Wumby, get out of here. What the fuck? Let me live, dude. Yeah, we're chilling. What's up, guys? We're here. We're eating. I'm wearing tie-dye. It's a weird day, but we're fucking chilling. I'm here to chew with my mouth open and comment on your favorite bands. Or what's the grub? Turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing and gravy. Just a bunch of slop. It's just fucking slop. But it's decent. I'm so insecure about like my hair and shit when I'm wearing like a shirt that's not black. Thanks, Charisma. That's a sick name. Yeah, you can get a bite. If this drops on my computer, I'm fucking being mad. Did you get some? Did you get a little bit? Yeah, it's good slop. It's good slop. I usually am not a mashed potatoes guy, but I'm kind of fucking with it. They made it decent. A little buttery. You picked it yourself? That's interesting. I didn't know that was allowed. And the Bev? The Bev? Come on. Come on. I also have a water in case I get tired of the coffee. What's up, Melanie? What's up, Yusuf? Thanks. I kind of wore it so that you guys would stop barring me up for just wearing black all the time. I wear more than black. You miss her? Who do you miss? Me? You miss the... What do you miss, buddy? It'll be okay. Here, do you want some gruel? Do you want a little bit of gruel? Give you some gruel. Here. Here, little buddy. Have some gruel. There you go. I missed you on my 6th energy drink of the day. Of the past 2 days. I'm gonna die. Dude, you gotta chill with that shit. You really drink way too many fucking energy drinks for real. What am I macking on? Turkey. Mashed potatoes. And stuffing and gravy. Just a fucking pile of slop. What's up, Per Magnus Holland? The fit is giving model shit? That's fucking flattering. Yeah, the good old Thanksgiving dinner on some PA shit, baby. The Pennsylvania way. What's up, Chelsea? This outfit fucking sucks. I hate this shirt. To be honest. But whatever. Did I go to Boston Market? No. We don't have one of those around here. We don't have no Boston market around these parts. Isn't it Easter or something? Man, fuck you. I'll eat what I want when I want. What am I supposed to eat? Ham? Radiohead's played out. Get Radiohead the fuck off the airwaves. They made the same song 1,000 times. Nah, I don't hate Radiohead. They have a couple jams. Yeah, dude. I don't know where the fuck Greensburg is, but is that the haunted place? Well, you probably didn't miss much. Just talking shit on myself in my shirt. I'm streaming on various platforms right now, though. I'm streaming on fucking Kick, I think. I think I'm streaming. I should be. Oh, yeah. Somebody just asked if I'm satanic. I think I'm streaming. I should be. Oh, it doesn't pop up in the chat. Somebody just asked if I'm satanic. I think I'm streaming. I should be. Oh, this doesn't pop up in the chat. What is happening? No, I'm not satanic. This doesn't pop up in the chat. What is happening? No, I'm not satanic. Fuck, dude. I could hear everything like 4 times. It's weird that it doesn't pop up in the multi-stream. John. No, this shirt fucking sucks. I hate this fucking shirt. I look like shit. But, whatever. I'm here for it. Yo, that feedback loop was crazy. That was tripping me out. I'm just gonna go to it and mute it. Or try to for a sec. Just so I can see chats if I get any. Channel. If I get any. Yeah, I got a viewer. Oh, man. Channel. If I get any. There we go. Muted. Nice. Tell you about this wild dream I had where I turned into Roddy Radke. That fucking sucks. That's a shitty dream. I hate that. I live in Pennsylvania. Yeah, the fit check is just this fucking god-awful shirt. What's good, Timothy? What the fuck is good? There's no clown behind me. I don't know what the fuck yins are talking about. No clown. Yeah, Ronnie Radke's fucking awful. I will say, his first album with Escape the Fate was really good. And then he went to jail and they replaced him with Craig Mabbitt, and now they suck. And his band sucks too. Falling in Reverse sucks. He tried to do this like rap shit, but they're like he's not very good at it, so it just doesn't work for him. But, what is it called? Like I can't remember the name of that album. Something about the truth and cliche or some shit. What's that album called? Yeah, show me the album, motherfucker. It wasn't the... Oh, Dying is Your Latest Fashion. Yeah. Decent album, though. Just progressively got shittier. Was that the one? Nobody's bullying you. I'm just eating my fucking gruel, dude. Did I end up checking out the Devin Townsend band? I did not. I apologize. I did not. But I will. I swear. I have them all wrote down like that, like I'm gonna listen to them. It's okay, Chloe. Hello. I don't give a fuck if you're stalking me or not. It's kind of the gig here. I'm not even that hungry, but I just can't go on live without eating, you know what I mean? I can't let the viewers down. It's lagging. That's probably because I'm on Kick too. And it's playing in the background. Exit out of that. Maybe it's a little better now. Eating is self-care. Yeah, I guess. But I already ate today. I ate the first half of this today. Before I went skating. And now I'm eating the second half. It's just so soft. There's no yeah, I figured. It's there's no textural contrast at all. Every bit of this is baby food. I don't hate it though. It tastes good, just texturally it's fucking bankrupt. And I got fucking gravy on my hand. Alright. What's on the agenda? Nachos or pizza? Dude, nachos for sure. Or pizza for sure, excuse me. Not nachos. Have I heard about Kendrick Lamar's diss on Drake and J. Cole? Yeah, I did. I don't hate it. I thought that, I wish he wouldn't go, all the time. But, I don't know. He has a weird upward inflection to a lot of his bars. And they kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird to me. He didn't do that unless he was changing his voice completely on Good Kid, Mad City. As well as To Pimp a Butterfly. So, I don't know. The upward inflection kind of freaks me out. I listen to everything. I can't even say that I don't listen to country anymore because there's a couple of country artists that I fucking like, weirdly enough. What's up, Jess? What's up, Veronica? What's up, Mariah? You're high? That's good. I wish that were me. I can't get high for another couple months. Or something like that. It's funny when you pull your phone out. Never mind. It's funny when you pull your phone out and the last thing you had watched was porn. Definitely not the Take Me Home Country Road song, though. That song's fucking annoying. Do I like Mother Mother? I've never heard of him. NM? Where's that? What's NM? Nah, I don't even have a guess, to be honest. 'Cause my meds are goofy. I, uh, I want to get back on, like, the fullest extent of my anxiety medicine before I decide to get my medical card again and, like, start smoking weed again. So, but I'll get back into it. I miss it. And I have a ton of really expensive paraphernalia, so I need to fucking buy it. Nah, I'm not gonna show you guys what I watched. New Mexico, that makes sense. I don't know why that didn't click. I'm like, North Manchester? I'm like trying to think of all these places. Yeah, dude, smoke weed. I recommend it. I recommend weed in every capacity. I wish that I could smoke, but you know, brain bad. Where are you moving to, Chelsea? And why are you moving? I'll never show you what I watched. Yeah, I can't smoke. It's more of a me thing, to be honest. Like, I'm just kind of like not smoking because of me. Like, I don't want to feel any, like, for lack of better terms, like I don't want to like feel any like false sense of like security or like false anything. I want all of the feelings that I'm feeling to be from, natural shit and like my personal like prescription medicine, so I can tell when I'm fully better, and then when I'm fully better I'll start smoking weed again. I haven't smoked since July. Why are you moving to Ohio? Yeah, unwanted introspection is definitely the death of me. For sure. I know, dude. I miss weed. I miss it a lot. I have dreams about it and shit. Like, that's how much I miss it. Like, dog, my grinder is the size of a fucking softball. It's like huge. And I have the student glass. Google that if you don't know what that is. That motherfucker goes crazy. I got that thing. I got my big demon bong. But throughout all my paraphernalia, I prefer joints. I already know why the fuck you're moving, Chelsea. If I were to take a guess, I would know why. What's the one on your upper chest? I don't know. This just leads into this. I'll rip this shirt. I don't give a fuck. It says lay the blame on luck. But, like, this is just kind of, like, over it. Because the design's gonna go, like, up more. But it hurt really bad when I got it. And I was like, not the chest. The chest tattoo didn't really hurt at all. But this fucking hurt. And we were gonna, like, knock it all out in one session. But not only would we have been there till, like, midnight, I would have been in pain that whole time. And I was, like, just not having it. Put a pinch in the end of your cigarette. Yeah. I used to spliff it. Like, when I very first started smoking, I would spliff it. But then I just started smoking, like, a lot. Way too much. Yeah, I fucking hate this shirt. I don't give a fuck about this shirt. I hate this shirt. Thanks, Per Magnus. Am I going to get more tattoos? Yeah, probably. Wubby, that's not for you. Um, yeah, I'm definitely gonna get more tattoos. I have to worry about getting the ones on my face removed first. Then I'll probably go get more. Just not on my face. I don't recommend face tattoos. But like other placements are tight. Yeah, I'm gonna get an egg roll tattoo. It come with egg roll. Yeah, dude, I have 2 cats. Wumby's right there. Wubby's right there. Hella cats, dog. Yeah, tattoos are expensive. That's why it fucking sucks. Oh, I'd get a tramp stamp in a heartbeat. I kind of want one. Because I don't want a tattoo on my back at all. I, for whatever reason, think back tattoos are corny. Like the equivalent of like when somebody gets like their last name across their like shoulders. I just think that's fucking lame. But I would get a tramp stamp, ironically, for sure. I would get an ass tattoo as well. Nah, not that one. That one's kind of that's kind of like I feel like that's played out. But I would get something goofy on my ass for sure. I don't know. I'd have to think of like a really silly idea for a tramp stamp before I got one. Give me an excuse to start wearing crop tops or something. You know what's funny? There was that summer where it was like, this is the summer of crop tops. Like, dudes wearing crop tops. I wore one once. I didn't see a single motherfucker wearing one ever after that. I didn't see one, like, I think that was the only time. And it was like the summer, not that same summer, maybe a different summer. I think like last summer was like the summer of like the shortest shorts ever. I wore like shorts so short that like I was in danger of like exposing myself. And I was the only person I saw wearing them. Even joggers weren't wearing shit that short. My shit was short. And I don't wear draws either, which was like another like dog. When you're wearing shorts that short, you gotta wear draws. Mistake on my part. I would never get a fucking live, laugh, love tattoo. That's like 7 levels deep of post irony that I don't even want to get into. Venus Garage would be a sick tramp stamp. I'm thinking something a little more classy. Okay, guys? I'm thinking of something a little more classy than that. Shout out for the freedom of the Middle East. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't know anything about what's going on in the Middle East or politics, but I can agree with freedom in any capacity. Good girl tramp stamp? That's not bad. Valkyrie wings on your arm? Yeah. I mean, that's decent. I'm not a big wings guy. I don't like birds. I don't know if that's weird. I don't really fuck with birds like that. And I know what a Valkyrie is, but I mean, like, I just don't like, I don't know. I beat the shit out of them Valkyries, though, in God of War. The first one. I didn't play the second one. I have a cool safety pin of Skeletor saying live, laugh, love. That would be cute. Yeah, I guess. No regrets tattoo, but in the font from that movie. Yeah. Like nobody's done that before. I'm gonna do like a no Rugrats tattoo. But I loved Rugrats, man. I don't know. Yeah, bats do have wings. So do moths. That's all of those are facts. I have a couple little bats up here. My little tattoo. Little skeleton guy with the fucking bats. I guess I have wings tattooed on me then. You guys want to watch something? Let me see what's popping off on the tube. Not the hub. We can see what's popping off on the hub too if you guys really want to. This sounds funny.
This is 27-year-old.
Do I have any colored tattoos? Yeah. Couple. I have the... It's like it's really hard to like angle my arm in that orientation, but it's a Pokemon. And it's a fucking couple's tattoo. I should have never got it. It's stupid. I want to kill myself. And then I have this big ass one. That's a fucking big colored John. So, and I got my cute little guy over there. Colored tattoos aren't my vibe though anymore. Nah, dog. I don't necessarily go to the hub. I go to other spots too. I'm not exclusive to the hub. Like, the hub and me have no ties. Sometimes I'll hit the hub if I'm down bad with my normal site, but yeah, good. Color tattoos.
Well, Sasha Sampson.
Kind of fucking lame. I don't like mine. I'll probably end up getting them blacked out or something. All right, let's put me in the corner and put the hub's banned in your state. That sucks. There's got to be ways to get around that. Who gives a fuck? What was I doing? There we go. Nice. This one sounds kind of funny. If it sucks though, and if you guys are like, this sucks, then I'll stop playing it.
Sasha was a manager for a real estate company in Orlando, Florida. She had a very bubbly personality, and her strong work ethic added to her charm. Sasha was also smarter than most people gave her credit for, and she quickly became very successful in her line of work. In fact, she had been so successful that Sasha decided to move into a high-end downtown apartment in Orlando,
What's
Florida.
good with the volume?
On
Are we
October
fucking with it?
17th, 2015, Sasha was hanging out with friends at a local nightclub until 12:30 in the morning. She decided to leave and go home alone, and that was the last time anyone ever saw Sasha alive again.
Oh, no.
The next morning, friends of Sasha began to worry because she was not replying to their calls. Her car was parked in its normal parking spot at her apartment, yet she wouldn't answer her door.
Hi, I need to fill out a missing persons report.
Okay, and where are they missing from? Are they missing from 68 East Pine Street?
No, we went to her apartment to go check.
Okay.
She's there, and she's not.
Okay. Where are you right now?
We're at her apartment at 911 North Orange Avenue.
When the police arrived on scene, they found Sasha's body covered in a blanket lying on her bed.
Oh,
Markings on her neck and body showed the police that Sasha had been murdered. Her purse and her phone were missing, and there was a strong smell of cleaning supplies in the air. What they found interesting was that there were no signs of a break-in, which meant that the killer was either let in or they had a key to her apartment.
They knew
The apartment
the
building had
person.
cameras at all entrances, but because the footage was
Yo,
recorded
Sasha
off-site,
Grey,
it would take
the
several days
fucking
for the police to
throat
gain
goat?
access. While they waited,
Like
they
Nancy
interviewed two
Reagan?
women who claimed they had
Sasha
seen
Grey,
Sasha at a
also the
nightclub.
butt goat.
Helpful. So to start from the
Yeah,
beginning,
this is real.
we
I don't watch
were
no
downtown
fake
on
shit.
Friday night, and because we live in that area, we got an Uber. But as we were leaving, it was maybe like Washington Street about, saw her walking by herself, and was very concerned just because she seemed extremely intoxicated. And there was a car of men who had rolled down their window and started to talk to her. So I walked
Yeah,
up and
I know my
took
Sasha
them
Grey.
and said, like,
She was
"Do you
like
know
the
where you're
first
going?" And,
artist that I really
you know,
was
is there someone
into.
we can call for you? Is there anything you know,
I moved on to
you could tell she
different
didn't really
things.
know what was going on. And so at that moment, though, we were like, you're not going to be out here by yourself. And so got her to get into an Uber with us. Because we said, where do you live? And then also trying to be, you know, like not a stranger to her because I didn't want her to feel threatened. Said, well, we live at Nora, you know, and she said, I live there too. I don't know if you live there, but
Yeah.
You
either
didn't
way,
have her ID or anything like in her bag.
didn't have a phone, anything like that.
So you guys did bring her back up to the...
So it's crazy how it worked out then. So we get to the red light at Orange and Marks, and she, as soon as the car stopped, she like left out of the car and ran across the street to Uptown Place. So she's like, this is where I live. We're like, oh, well then that's perfect. Like she didn't remember enough to tell us, but
So she
recognized
got
it when
home.
she saw it.
For sure.
And so with all this, we're like, yeah, it's probably really important that we talk to somebody.
Yeah.
It appeared that Sasha had been extremely intoxicated after leaving the nightclub, but the police were able to confirm that not only did she arrive at her building safe and sound, she also arrived
My cats.
alone. The police would eventually gain access to the surveillance footage. The footage confirmed that Sasha was indeed alone as she walked up the stairs to her apartment. The tapes also revealed that 20 minutes after Sasha would have entered her apartment, she is seen running up another flight of stairs. A few seconds after she reaches the top, the video shows a security guard following her up the stairs. The
What
police looked
beeping
into
sound?
the security guard
I don't
and
hear
found
any.
that his name was Stephen Duxbury. They believed he might have more information on what happened to Sasha, so they brought him in for an interview.
When was the last time you saw, what's her name?
I think, well, I know because I, saw the news stuff, but it's like Sasha something or other.
Okay, Sasha. Okay.
Oh,
So
fuck, her
when was
name's
the
Sasha.
last time you had...
Is that why you made the connection?
Yeah, what, was it the night before?
Yeah, it was Friday night.
Okay, so when you first had contact with her on Friday night,
Yep.
what was the situation?
Yo, this dude had
The
keys to her
patrol,
crib because he
and
was
I
the
come upon three
fucking...
girls that were at the Marks in North
He's
Orange
the
entrance, and,
maintenance
looking
guy
around
or
me
whatever.
inside the building. So I'm like,
He went in and did
"Is that an
something
issue with
awful.
me?" And then, I'm kind of chuckling because I see that happen all the time with the drunks.
Mhm.
Well, as I'm starting to walk off, then I get called over by two of the ladies. And they told me that that this was their friend, and they really didn't know her. They found her wandering around downtown somewhere in kind of a drunken, stupor. I mean,
Yeah.
the way she was moving, she looked like she was pretty out of it. And I guess they got out of her where she lived, so they brought her to Uptown, but she didn't have her key fob with her. She didn't have her keys. She didn't even have any ID. And I'm like, well, if she doesn't have any of that, I cannot help her. I cannot allow her into the building based on what my policies are.
Right.
This dude fucking
Well,
killed
as
her.
I'm talking to them, another resident, a male, an older gentleman, comes up and he sees us all there and he kind of chuckles. He's like, "You guys aren't all robbers, are you?" I'm like, "No, sir." And, kind of looking at my uniform. And he's like, "Okay." Opens the door, walks in, she follows. Finish talking with the ladies, I go in. I'm intent on, finding where this girl is to make sure that, she actually is supposed to be here. She's not just wandering around the building. Well, she was just wandering around the building for a while. Finally, I guess
This
she
dude is
gets to
bad
her
news.
apartment at 3:45, and she's trying to
Got a bad feeling
enter
about
in the
this guy.
code. She's got one of those digital deadbolt things with the buttons on the outside where you can enter in a code. And
Now, how did you find her on the third floor?
I patrolled. I checked the buildings. I
Okay.
checked the floors.
So how did she get up there, do you know?
Either elevator or stairs. There are two different elevators and 4 different stairwells.
That's your uncle?
So you don't know how she got up there, but
Mhm.
you were just patrolling and you come across her
Which one?
on the third floor.
Yes.
Because one of them's, like,
Yeah, and
probably
so
a
she's doing
murderer.
that, and it's like,
And or...
I cannot let someone just hang around in the building,
Yeah.
trying, outside their apartment.
I cannot let someone just hanging around the building.
know exactly what
Like,
to do, 'cause she's
stereotypical
obviously
fucking security guard taking their job, like, way too seriously. I fucking can't stand people like that.
completely gone.
So have you ever seen her before?
No, never.
Never seen her before.
No, actually, at first I thought she was a different female who we've had issues with at the local
They're
police
both
with
your
her
uncle?
actually familiar
Okay.
with, because she's had
Well, I'm starting
other
not to
issues where
believe
she's,
you.
like, gone home with guys completely out of her mind drunk, and I guess called them because they're like, "Oh my god, this guy, I don't know where I am, I'm in this guy's bathroom." Kind of
But this is not her.
No, this is not her, no.
Oh, okay.
Now that one lives in, I think, 320. I actually had to deal with that apartment twice because first time she got locked out, second time she locked her roommate out. But yeah, so she thought maybe she had left her keys in her car, so she asked me if I would bring her to the parking garage because since she doesn't have a key fob, she wouldn't be able to get back into the building. So I'm like, sure, whatever. I've dealt with this before with other drunks who have,
And he keeps calling her a drunk as if he knows her lifestyle. Like, she might have just went out and had a couple beers with a buddy.
She's like, wait,
Like,
I think I remember the number now. So we go back in. I bring her to the door. She's there, punching the numbers away, trying to, remember what it is. And I'm just thinking to myself, God damn it. Not exactly the smartest, or not the smartest, but the most professional way to be thinking this, but I have to babysit a lot of trucks in that place.
Oh,
and just a pain in my ass. So I'm like, okay, look.
this dude's a
I'm gonna
fucking
leave you
kook. He's not,
Keep
like, that's not
trying to,
his job
look away at
to be a
this. When I come
babysitter.
back, if you have
You
not
either
figured
open the
this
door
out,
or not
we're
open
gonna
the
have to
door.
do something about this, which is either she's gonna have to figure out, somehow get a hold of her friend, or I'm gonna be calling the PD and have them deal with it.
Yeah, he's
I come
guilty
back
as
around, after
fuck.
walking around, she's not there. So I'm like, okay.
I don't think he'll confess, but I assume there's gonna be, like,
I checked the building, there was no sign.
camera evidence.
Now, do you have a residence log so you know who lives in what apartment? So
I
you
do,
can confirm.
but I can't because she had no idea.
But can't she tell you what her name is and you can look it up and make
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah, well, I could have done that. When they were going through the call box initially, she said what her name was, and it did come up on the log. I remember that now. But without her phone to dial herself in, she wouldn't have been able to access the building anyway.
Right.
But plus, most of the residents there will not let some random person into the building. They will actually just know you come in with whoever you're supposed to be coming with, or you call them up. They will not just let people in. So when that gentleman let her in, I assumed, oh, he knows that she lives here. And then later on in the evening during my patrol, I thought I saw her again with some guy.
You thought you saw the same girl with some
Yeah,
guy?
I mean, I didn't really get a good look at her face, but the height, the hair, and the skin color was about the same thing. And again, like I said, I'd never seen this woman before, so.
Was she wearing the same clothes?
Well, the pants were, I think, the same, but I think she had changed her top to like a white top or something. Again, they weren't doing anything that was really out of the ordinary, so I just kind of glanced at them and just continued on my patrol.
The surveillance footage would match Steven's statement. However, he claimed that he had seen Sasha with a mystery man a few hours after he helped her get into her apartment.
And it wasn't.
The video footage did
yeah.
not show Sasha leaving again.
I
but the mystery
fucking
man
bet.
could have come to her apartment to see her. The police looked into her phone records and found that she had sent a text message to an ex-boyfriend. His name was Benjamin Roebuck. and she texted him
Essentially,
3
yeah.
hours
It's
after she
like a
left the nightclub.
fucking,
With little else to go on, Benjamin was brought in for questioning.
You big drum guy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah?
you big drum guy,
I know
huh?
everything about you guys. Come on. Yeah. No, I saw your Facebook page.
Okay.
Yeah. So, because one of the things we do in these cases, we'll check the victim's social media. So I saw Facebook, and
You a big drum guy, huh?
somehow or other somebody had said.
Oh,
that
yeah, you're a big
asked
drum
about
guy.
dating and stuff,
Look at
and
you,
mentioned
big
it
drum guy.
Way back in the day.
Hey,
Yeah.
Nothing bad.
it's drum guy.
Yeah.
But so I looked. I saw. Yeah. Was it? Are you a Gator?
Oh yeah.
And so she was a Gator too,
Yes.
Sasha, right?
Yeah, we went to school at the same time.
He's a Gator too. He's
Okay.
gonna like you.
Yeah.
So you played drums.
Yeah, I was on a drum line.
Yeah,
for
big drum guy.
2 years.
It's pretty hard, right? I
I'm
mean,
drum.
you know?
Hey,
It's not
be
bad.
drumming.
They do all the
It's
hazing
fuck
and
big
stuff
drum
up
guy.
there and the
They did.
The
They
initiation
cut
stuff?
it off because it was.
Because it was, I was the biggest drum guy.
That's part of
Big
it.
dad's big drum guy.
I'm kind of torn on
Hey,
that.
you big
Or
drum
that's
guy?
sort of
I'm a
part
big
of
drum
it.
guy
When
over
you
here.
look back and you go, I made it through all that.
Fucking hate these
Special.
guys.
It's not just anybody, But are you still playing instruments and stuff?
You still playing drums?
I played
Are you a big
drums
drum
for a while.
guy?
I've been making more music kind of, on my computer and stuff lately.
That's a big thing now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Music
it's,
on the
when you're a
computer
big drum guy, it
stuff.
is.
I like it's like not really like techno kind of stuff, but what do they call it? Down tempo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started listening to that.
All kinds of good stuff out there. Man. Music is changing.
Somewhat hip hop.
I try. Well, I like that. I like 07. Did you ever listen to them? 07.
Yeah.
This movie Garden State. Zach Brent.
Sure.
But he had a couple good songs in that soundtrack.
That's a great soundtrack.
Yeah. So you'll know if you hear it, you'll know which one it is. So.
At this point, the detectives believe that Benjamin could be their guy, so they treat the interview like a criminal interrogation. They start off by being friendly with their suspect to gain his trust. Then they start asking him questions
guy.
related to the crime.
What do we do for a locked iPad?
What do you mean? Depends on how it's locked.
You know Sasha's
You
lock?
know Sasha's
Her
code?
No, I don't.
No.
No, I wish.
Why would you wish?
There's not much you can do to get past that. You talking about the 4 digits?
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd have to
Why would you wish that you knew her code?
Really?
Weirdo. Big drum guy.
What it is. Do you know what
Yeah.
it is?
Yes, I do.
Who is that person?
Sasha Samsudine.
How do you know Sasha?
Sasha and I went to high school together. We were boyfriend and girlfriend for a couple years back in college, and still friends and acquaintances up until she died, passed away.
And you guys used to date?
Oh, and he's like rubbing his face and shit. Apparently,
What is your relationship?
from all these things that I've watched, that's like a nervous thing. Like when you're like all over your shit. I don't know though. He's a big drum guy. It could be completely
we'd hang out
different.
Every so often, we'd meet up, downtown somewhere and hang out and grab a drink. She'd come over sometimes, if I was having a tough day, she'd give me some advice, and we'd hang out and talk, and so we were close friends. She was there to support me when I needed it, and vice versa. So.
When was the last time you seen her?
I saw her Thursday night. We went out downtown.
And you haven't seen her since Thursday night?
Correct.
When's the last time you spoke to her?
I received a message from her at 5:12 a.m. on Saturday morning. That was are you talking about on the phone or via text message or just anything?
On the phone or text message?
Yeah, text message. The last kind of back and
Phone
forth
or text message.
One
He is
morning,
nervous.
but,
This motherfucker
I got
is
a message from her
sweating.
at 5:12 a.m. Just said my name, and then I responded about 16 minutes later, and I never heard back from her after that.
Okay. That was Saturday morning?
Mm-hmm.
Again, we wouldn't be doing our job if we didn't ask. We have to ask our questions.
Absolutely.
Did you go to her apartment late, or her apartment building inside late Friday night, early Saturday morning at all?
No.
Okay.
Dog, they
So
might
you
have
watch
you
the
on
cameras,
camera.
We're not gonna see you entering that building at all.
Correct.
Okay. You had your phone with you all night?
Yeah.
Your phone won't show you at that building at all.
Correct.
I still think it's the
The
fucking.
detectives were able to confirm Benjamin's alibi, and the camera footage they had proved that he had never entered the building that night.
Yeah.
With little else to go on, the detectives decided to watch the footage again to see if they missed anything. That's when they noticed that Steven, the security guard, was walking out of the building after his shift.
I knew
carrying
it was
2
Steven,
white
the
trash
fucking
bags with
security
red
guard.
handles. Those same trash bags had been inside Sasha's apartment, so the question was, what was Steven doing with those bags? The police wondered if the man that had been helping
was
them
Steven
this entire
doing
time
with those
could
bags?
be the murderer, so they brought him in for a polygraph test.
And so the next day, what time did you leave that day? I leave about,
There's a lot of skepticism with polygraph tests, as there should be. They're kind of easy to like fuck with and fake and et cetera, and they can't really be upheld in a court of law, but it does make you look very guilty if you deny taking one, so that's why they still like request that you take one sometimes. But this guy definitely did it, and he killed this chick and probably sexually assaulted her, unfortunately.
well, I get off shift at 6 a.m., but usually I don't leave till like 20, 30 minutes later because of finishing up my report, changing into civilian clothes. That particular day, I'd actually taken some trash out.
Dude, me too. I get nervous as fuck.
After I returned to
My anxiety's way too high for that shit.
Without being asked, Steven makes sure to explain why he was carrying the trash bags out the morning after Sasha's life was
That's
taken.
sussy.
He also says that he usually stays a half hour after work, which is not true.
And where'd you find the trash? That was in the hallway. It was on the 2nd floor. So about like 3 bags worth. Do you remember what apartment it was in front of? No, unfortunately I don't.
He just found them and was walking through. Oh, what a good guy. You fucking
On the
liar.
way out. I mean, if I'm on duty, I take snapshots of it and I leave it there, let the office deal with it, but I was already off duty and I wasn't going to just fill out a whole new report just for 3 bags of trash, so I just...
What's my name?
It'd be nice for the housekeeping person, I just threw it away.
Lucas?
Alright, and so there was 3 bags of trash. Yep. Did you look in and see what it was or anything like that? No, they were tied off and I just grabbed
Yeah, 'cause you tied them off,
What kind of
dog.
bags were they? Whites, just like your white hefty bags, I guess. Oh, like regular? Yeah, just regular trash bags with kitchen bags. Yeah, with the red drawstring thing.
This motherfucker is a murderer.
Out to the dumpster. To the dumpster. Yeah.
To the
And you
dumpster.
did that on your way out to leave, or did you take that out? I took them out, then I came back in to get my stuff, and then I left. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was heading towards where I leave my stuff, and then I saw that, so I was like, screw it.
Yeah,
Threw it away.
I agree.
Came back. Okay.
1312, baby.
Before giving Steven the test, the examiner wants to make sure that Steven does not know how Sasha died. At this point, the police have not made her cause of death public, so there's no reason why Steven would know how she died.
Okay, so you have no idea what her cause of death is? No. None at all. Okay, never overheard anybody say anything about that, or you have any speculation as to how she may have passed? No. Okay. I mean, other than, like I said, what they told me, I mean, as bad as it sounds, I kind of hope it was, she just died of alcohol poisoning, because if not, it's like, how old was she? I don't know. Guesstimation. In her 20s, maybe? Wow, that young? I mean, it could be mid to late 20s. I don't know. I'm terrible at judging ages. I mean, when I first met my mother-in-law, I thought she was in, her mid to late 50s. Turns out she's almost 80 years old. Wow. Then again, she's Asian.
The subtitles said, turns out she's almost 8 years old.
Forever, or they turn ancient in a heartbeat.
That's racist.
And my wife has actually been mistaken for a high school student a few times. Yeah, well, God bless her.
Oh, he definitely knows.
Okay.
As the test is about to begin, the examiner notices that Steven's heart rate is very high, so he questions him about this.
This will be all right. Question for you, though. Yes. What is your normal heart rate? I have no idea why. Is it high? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been noticing, was it like 130 or 140 or something like that? Yeah, it was like 138. Yeah, that's what they were getting towards the end of my career in the military. Even when I went to the VA, it was kind of high. For a resting heart rate? Mm-hmm. Yep.
This dude's a fucking liar.
Do you know if Sasha was poisoned? No. Was shot with a .22? No. Was stabbed? No.
And,
No.
As soon as Steven answers no to that question, the examiner watches his vital signs shoot up across the screen. As we discussed before, there is no way Steven would have known what happened to Sasha.
Polygraphs are notoriously inaccurate, but homie definitely choked her. Has no idea, but he suddenly has the numbers. Yeah. Sus. Sus as fuck.
Heart rate so high? Oh, yeah. Damn it. I know that heart disease runs in my family. Hopefully this isn't a precursor.
Shut the fuck up. Fucking shut up.
The examiner prints out the heart rate graph
He's a liar.
to show
I have
Steven that the only
tachycardia and my
times
resting
that his
heart
heart rate
rate's 100.
spiked
That's a lot.
was when he was answering relevant
Mine's
questions
really
to the
low.
case.
My resting heart
These
rate's
were
like
the 4 basic questions.
50.
Do you know who killed her? Did you enter her apartment?
My heart rate goes high. Oh,
Did
it's
she
because I have
die
a
from
crush on you.
strangulation? Did you kill
Funny.
her?
I let you look at the charts. I let you tell me what jumped out of the screen off the charts at you. Yeah. Correct? Yep. So we are of the same opinion that the only thing that really seems to be bothering you on this test is these relevant questions that pertain to the situation that we're here dealing with. So, but the thing is, when it comes to this, okay, obviously my report's going to say that you didn't do too good on this test. Yeah. All right, and I have to explain that. Okay.
To explain that he's a fucking murderer.
I'm here to listen to you. If you want to talk and
Dog,
explain
you need
to
a
me
lawyer.
why you might have had some issues on these questions. Okay, because if something happened, it was an accident, and you panicked because maybe, from what I understand, she was being very flirtatious to other people, and that's what got her there to the apartment, because those 2 girls grabbed her before she got in the car with some guys. And I don't know about that. No, I know you
Homie
don't.
brought the
That happened
receipts.
before she got to the uptown. Okay.
Why doesn't he have a lawyer? I don't even think they read him his rights yet.
Yeah, we don't even know her. Well, what happened is they snatched her up and they
Maybe he's just trying to like
guys because she was being very
play that he's innocent. I don't know.
And so
he should fucking have a lawyer though, for sure, because this motherfucker's a murderer.
Okay. And so maybe she somehow talked you into coming in. Well, the chart's saying that you did. This is huge. And this is, did you enter her apartment? No, I didn't. All right, well, I mean, the only thing, honestly, the situation is bothering me. I mean, about the whole thing about her. I mean, I'll be straight up. This whole situation has been bothering me, and just thinking about what may have happened is just...
You would think that they would have some sort of like forensic evidence.
Clear about clearing that up before we took the test. I know. All right, because that was very important. Yep. And that's why I kind of did the first test first to get that out of the way, explain to you and clear those issues up. All right, so that's very important. And because I wanted you to take the best test possible. Okay, that was my goal.
That was the best
and
test
I think I
ever.
succeeded in that.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying not to think of anything, just answer the questions, but...
And you yourself was able to pick out every spot that looked like a reaction.
Yep.
I didn't even have to point them out to you. Okay.
I'm good at analyzing patterns.
You're good at being a fucking murderer, you fucking murderer.
Without even being a polygraph examiner, you were able to show me each question you had
I know, it was in those bin bags. Yeah, well, I mean, I assume just like cleaning supplies or clean, you know,
So
what do
that
you
means there's
use to like
something there.
clean
There's
that
something
shit
that
with?
you're not telling the complete truth about.
Clean up
Something's
blood
bothering
or
you about
something?
this situation, and you're not being 100% honest with me about it. That's what I can tell you, and that's all I can tell the detectives, that there is something there that you're not being 100% honest about. Now, if she invited you in to have a few drinks or something like that, or whatever it was, you need to be honest about it, because this is saying you know something.
Yo, this cop wants to be so slick and get this guy to confess. This dude is not gonna
This
say
is what this
shit.
is telling me.
I don't think.
And you yourself
I don't think
agree
he'll say
that these
shit.
were the situations.
That's something that points out, but I mean...
And like I said, sometimes things happen. If she was over flirtatious and something happened and you panicked, we can understand that. But if you conceal that and, you know, all the evidence comes in and you had your opportunity today to talk about it, it's not going to look good, because if it was an accident, that's one thing that we can explain away. But if you don't talk about it and it comes back, it makes it look like you're, what, a monster. Okay? And I don't think you're that kind of person.
I do.
Nothing happened. I mean, I never went into her apartment. So, I mean, I don't know why it reacted the way it did.
Because your autonomic system that you can't control kicked in. You have no control over that. That's why this works so well.
After the
Doesn't
examiner
work so
shows
well.
Stephen the mechanics behind the test and then explains that they know he's being deceitful, the detectives that are trained in interrogation techniques enter the room.
So, now I'll let you guys talk. Are you okay, Stephen?
Well, not anymore, based on what this thing is telling me.
Stephen, I've been doing this for a while.
And you're fucking guilty.
I really don't. But sometimes good people do bad things. Does not make you a bad person. Sometimes you just overreact, or sometimes you could be enticed into doing something. Only thing we're asking from you, Stephen, is just the truth. It's just the truth. Okay? That's difficult for a lot of people. But you've been in the military.
The fuck's that have to do with
You have a lot
anything?
of life experience. And I understand
Yeah, this dude's so full of shit. His eyes are brown. This dude fucking sucks.
lying is never going to make it better. 'Cause I can see it in your eyes, Steve. I can see it in your eyes. Something has been laying heavy on your heart ever since you found out. It's been laying heavy on your heart. Have you thought about anything else?
Just that something bad's happened on my watch.
Something bad has happened.
If she'd asked me to come to the apartment, I would have told her no.
Oh, I thought you just
This is the
confessed.
problem, according to what I'm looking at.
I know, but I've been asked by other residents in the past too to come into their apartments, and I've also told them no. I had one offer me sexual favors, and I declined.
Sure you did, you fucking liar.
Because we didn't want to embarrass the resident because he was drunk at the time. Or possibly just lonely and maybe tipsy, I don't know. But I take my job seriously, and when my job says I'm not allowed to go into someone's apartment, I don't go into someone's apartment. The only time I would ever go into someone's apartment is with a detective like yourself, or a police officer, or an EMT or something, someone that I have to go in with
Well, how do we explain this?
I don't know. I am bothered by the situation, I will tell you that, because
This dude
something
is
has
a
happened to
fucking
someone in the
murderer.
building that I'm responsible for, that I'm supposed to keep everyone safe. Yes, I've been bothered by this since the moment I saw and heard about the situation.
Too
It's
sus.
been bothering me. I've been having a hard time sleeping because of this. I've been terrified of what's going to happen when I go to work tonight because I know I'm going to be having...
Dog, you are
residents
not
asking
going to work
questions, and I
tonight.
even have
You are
newspapers
getting
trying to
fucking arrested.
Now,
I
this
presume.
thing is bothering me.
I don't know.
And
This guy
I
could
knew
be
this was
innocent.
gonna end up happening because
Just seems
this
very
is not
unlikely.
the first time I've had police officers assume I did the worst thing.
Second thing is this. I know you take your job seriously. I believe you. I can see the way you carry yourself, the way you are there, you know, the little bit that we saw you do take your job seriously. We looked at your reports. You're very serious. Methodical, what you think?
Yeah.
Meticulous.
Yes.
Don't miss anything.
Try not to.
He just said
For
the
the most
same
part, you
word
don't, right?
twice and then
Document
described
things.
it. What a
Don't
fucking...
miss anything.
I hate this cop.
Again, like I said, try not to.
I hate that guy too, though.
Right. But for the most part, when you see a violation or something happens, you notate on your records, correct? Okay. So, you know, with that being said, we have an issue.
Ooh, what's the issue?
What garbage did you take out that day?
Some trash I found on my way out after I turned in my report.
Where did you find it?
I think it was on the second floor.
On the second floor?
Yeah.
What was on our apartment?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? That's happened to you before?
What, not remembering or?
No, finding trash.
Yeah, usually I find it during my shift.
And what do you do?
Yeah, if this guy's innocent, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. So unlikely,
When was the last time you took
though.
trash out?
Usually don't, because when it's on my shift.
Yeah, he's definitely guilty. Agreed,
Where was your car
Chelsea.
parked?
But, yeah, cops.
And you said you were on your way out,
Yes.
but you came back in.
Yeah, because I had to get my stuff, and then I went back out and left.
So you weren't really on your way out.
I was on my way to get my stuff.
But you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I know what you're saying.
So,
Yes, I know what you are saying.
we have an issue.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't report that, did you?
No, it was already after my shift was over.
But it's still a violation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody
It looked
violated,
like
and you never mentioned it?
No, it was off my shift.
I understand that. I'm not saying it wasn't, but still, you say you document things, you don't miss things, right?
Yeah, once on my shift.
Right.
I think they're past that
So
point.
you understand how that's starting to look?
I don't know, though.
Doesn't look good.
Right. Okay.
Since the investigation began, not once has Steven asked what happened to Sasha. He knows she died, and he knows they are
Because
investigating
he
a
fucking
homicide.
did it. He
But
knows
he
what
has yet
happened
to
to
ask
her.
how she died.
Steven, I have an issue with something else, too. I'm going to tell you.
He's got another issue.
Nature, okay?
Okay.
And I have an issue with something.
What is it?
We've been doing this for a long time. And everybody that we've spoken to about this case has asked us several questions. What happened? How? When? You've never asked any of it.
No,
I don't understand
I
that.
don't want to know.
Why not?
Because I don't want to find out that something happened on my shift that I could have prevented had I been around,
Dog.
and then that's going to eat away at me for the rest of my life.
Shut up.
What else could it mean? What do you think? You're kind of on our side. I mean, what would that indicate to you? Possibly.
Someone who doesn't care.
Somebody knows.
And you think I know.
Dog, this dude is lying.
We have to be, you know. We have to
No, I
look at
understand.
those
It's you guys' job.
Well, it's just something we look at. So now you look at, you've got these garbage bags that you didn't report to anybody. You're taking them out to the second floor.
Dumpster.
Where you're, well, the dumpster's there, but your car's there too. Okay? There's things missing. Right?
Okay.
We looked at certain things match up, and, you know, there's holes in your statements. Every time we talk to you, there's more and more and more that comes out.
Oh, shit.
And that just gives us a lot of pause.
So Steve, can we at least agree that you did go inside? Now, you may not have heard her.
I did not go
They're
inside
trying to,
the
like,
apartment.
coerce words, like, put words in his mouth and shit. Coerce a statement.
Even after she invited you in?
She didn't invite me into her apartment.
So you know there's audio There's audio. We can hear you too.
She didn't invite me into her apartment.
They're probably lying about the audio,
Discussion, I think we're
but
done here for now.
who knows?
I'm going to go home, I'm going to take a nap, and I'm going to go to work. If you guys want to talk to me again some other time, we'll have a lawyer involved, because at this point, I don't feel comfortable talking with you detectives. Because it sounds to me like you're trying to make me say something, like I did something and I did not.
We want the truth is all we want.
Well, you have the truth. I'm sorry that some of my stuff has been kind of spotty. I'm sorry I may have forgotten some key details or even minor details that look really bad when they're not told. But I have told you everything. I've been more than cooperative.
Dog, I gotta find out
I
if
even
this
told
dude
you-
did
I even
it.
told you yesterday that I wasn't familiar and I'm not kind of nervous about these things. I still came in today.
You did.
Now I'm looking at this, now I'm seeing this as a mistake to come in for this because now it just makes it look like I did something because obviously I'm bothered by the situation. There was a dead person that I saw in the building I'm responsible for the security of.
But one thing I can't do, Stephen, is change it.
I know, no,
You do understand that.
No, I understand that.
I understand you've already said that you're done for the day.
Yeah,
I
we're
do
done.
understand that, and I respect that. But you have to know
I know.
this isn't going away.
Okay. I know. I
This is,
understand.
I'm looking at it now,
Mhm.
and to be honest with you, I wish it was the other way around.
After Stephen
Ooh,
left, the police were able to get a court order for his DNA and his fingerprints. His prints would match the two prints found in Sasha's apartment.
Yeah.
And his DNA matched the DNA found on Sasha's body.
Yeah.
The police would look into Stephen's phone, and they found that he had made a Google search during his shift the night Sasha's life was taken.
Oh, man.
Each apartment in the building could either be accessed by a key or by using a pin pad. Stephen was searching the internet, looking for a way to bypass the pin pad on Sasha's door.
Oh,
Needless to say,
fuck, that's
Stephen
crazy.
was found guilty of first-degree murder.
Yep.
And he will be spending the rest of his life in
The
prison.
rest of your life in jail, motherfucker.
Thank you for watching this video.